Hello friends, foodies and wild food foragers out there. This is some video from Baja that I shot mostly last year. I love to go down there. I've been going for several years. I camp, kayak fish, forage for shellfish and different kinds of plants. And I'm definitely fallen in love with Baja. These are yellowtail that I caught in my kayak. And I definitely fish ghetto style down there. That's some sort of a shellfish that's like a cross between a mussel and a scallop that I've not been able to identify. But I go out without fish finder, depth finder, foot pedals. I definitely go bare bones, and I like that way. It's exciting. I never get too far from shore. And this area where I caught the yellowtail is called the midriff. It's kind of between San Francisquito to Bahia, Los Angeles, up to Bahia Gonzaga, and it's known for these currents that happen because the Cortez is the most narrow there, and all the water that goes up into the wide upper Cortez creates these big currents. It's almost like having a river in the sea itself. The yellowtail come up in this area from the depths 2 miles out. It's maybe 1,000 feet, and they come up and feed. So you watch the birds. They'll come up for maybe just a minute to 2 minutes. So you're looking for these birds feeding, and they're pretty easy to hang one of them. Getting them in is a whole other story. This right here actually took about 35 minutes for me to get them up to the kayak, and I think this one was almost maybe 30 pounds. There's a modern campground in San Francisquito by American standards. It's a little bit pricey, but it's certainly worth it. And it's a very isolated area. Just to have water and any sort of ice is quite a luxury. I love Baja. I just want to inform people it's not for everyone. You really want to have an activity that you want to go down there and enjoy, or you really have to love the desert, hiking in the winter, exploring hot springs, kite surfing, fishing, snorkeling, scuba. But it's probably not the kind of place for a Caribbean-style romantic week-long getaway. It's harsh, but it's also amazing, the things you see, the open land, the wildlife, seals, sea lions, turtles, whales, and fish, birds. I've had very few problems with law enforcement or anyone hassling me or any crime. And I think in the next 10 years, it's going to become even a much more modern tourist destination. There's maybe 8 to 10 times more Canadians than go down there than Americans. Americans seem to have a lot more fear, and I think that will change. I start seeing some color, start getting my gaff ready, and then I notice that it's actually foul hooked. I didn't even catch this fish in the mouth. I cannot believe I was able to keep him on the line for that long and gaff him. You could see my little 99-cent cheap salmon jig. Some other important information for this area is that the water is very cold, and it doesn't really warm up to snorkeling and swimming temperature until, maybe even August. But by then, of course, the desert's too hot. So the prime time to come here is September, October, November. Anyone who goes to Baja has seen these rays. A lot of Mexicans call them manta rays, but there are mobula rays. There are giant mantas down there, and I haven't seen any yet. But these mobula rays are everywhere. They love to jump and frolic and are a source of much excitement and fun. This was near Bahia Gonzaga, and it was a giant plankton bloom. And there's actually speculation that this kind of plankton bloom is where the original Spanish name of the Vermilion Sea came from. The whales come up and feed on this plankton, and I have seen fin whales as far north as 100 miles to the Arizona border. I've got a lot more Baja videos coming, and thank you for watching.